Hello friends, my name is Sanjay Bhatia. I'm an astrologer. I'm your Astro coach for commodities section where we are discussing every week for gold, silver, copper, natural gas and crude oil. The five commodities we used to discuss, and in this episode we are going to discuss about the last week performance from 6th to 10th of July, how the planets have moved and as well as the commodities that fared up. So when we go as per the record, as per the figures, we are finding that gold has not moved much in the whole week. Gold has closed on 4,121 US dollar, and weekly it's a loss of 1.31%. So it's a minor loss, more or less it is a flat closing, because the market is giving higher high and higher low as compared to last week. Last week it was 3944, we had touched the bottom, and this week the low was a little higher on the higher side. But nevertheless, the market has given a negative closing for this week, whereas monthly candle is positive, and the monthly candle shows it is 2.81% positive close. So how the next week is faring up, which we will be discussing with the planetary combinations and everything. So let's finish it off with all other commodities. When we talk about silver, silver has closed on 59.86. It's again a weak closing because it has closed below 61. 61 is the resistance and support also. So it has gone below the support level, closed on 59.86, and the cut is 4.10% for the weekly basis. Last week it was around 5% positive. This week it is 4.10% negative. But here again the case is it is higher high and higher low as compared to the last week. So weekly on a monthly part, monthly it is again a positive close, 2.16% positive close. When we talk about copper, copper has done fairly well as compared to gold and silver, closed on 6.28 US dollar, and the weekly gain is 1.83% on the positive side, not on the negative, it's on the positive side. And monthly candle is again positive, 0.45% positive. Now crude oil, which is again started boiling. Last week it has closed on 71.41. I'm talking about the Friday close, and weekly candle shows 3.96% positive close, and monthly also it is 2.75% positive close. So overall crude oil is again going up on the positive territory, and after 2 months decline, around 40% decline, now it has again started rising. This is due to geopolitical reasons. Now last commodity which we are going to discuss, this is natural gas. Natural gas has given a big correction for this week and as well as for the month as a whole. 2.94 is the closing figure, although it has gone below 2.9 also, 2.90 also, and but finally it has closed on 2.94. Weekly gain, it is no gains, it is loss of 8.01% weekly loss, and monthly loss is 10.23%. So it is natural gas is quite a volatile commodity. It is more volatile than silver. So we are finding the same things are happening, that it has gone up, it has gone down, but now it has stuck up at the resistance level. So 2.90 is a big resistance level for natural gas. So we are we'll just see that how the things will fare up. But overall, the week says that we all commodities had fared in a narrow band except natural gas. Crude oil has fared up in $8 range band from 68 to 76, and copper 6.06 to 6.32, 0.26 is the band. Silver just $6 band, 57.21 to 63.27. We had given a range of last week also that 57 which should be the bottom, and it has exactly taken the support from there, and it has bounced back, then gone to 63 also. So overall the range is 6.06. Gold has oscillated between 4021 to 4202. On Monday, just in the beginning, when the US market has not opened up, then it has given a spike of 4202 when the Asian market was operative, and then it has not touched that level, then it has gone down. Although Thursday was a green day, except Thursday all days were into red. So overall gold has given it spent the whole week into 181 US dollar range. So this is all about the last week's, that how the market has fared up. Market is lackluster at the moment, is in the consolidation stage. That's why we call it as a base formation week. Now bottom formation is over. Now the base formation week, where all the commodities, especially gold, silver, are forming a bigger base for a bigger upside in months to come, or weeks to come rather. So this is a weekly episodes. We are going to talk about on the week front only. So how the market will fare up in next week as per the planetary combinations, we are going to discuss that thing after the break. So kindly continue with us. Friends, before starting this week episode, it is important to talk about the disclaimer clause that I am not a registered SEBI financial advisor or registered with SEC authorities in US. I am an astrologer, and all my predictions are based on my astrological calculations. So never take my guidance as a final trade. You use your own brain, your own wisdom, and consult your registered financial advisor before entering into any trade, because once you enter into a trade, it will give you profit or loss. In both the circumstances, profit and loss will be yours. It has nothing to do with my channel or personally with me. So this is a disclaimer clause, and it should be addressed to before hearing the predictions for this coming week. Let's start about how the planets are moving for the new week. In the coming week, we are finding that Mercury is retro, which is retro from 29th of June, and this retro effect is started giving a positive start on a monthly basis. Mercury is retro, and it has become retro in Cancer sign, and from Cancer it has entered into Gemini sign on 7th of this month, but it is still in the same nakshatra, same constellation of Punarvasu. This is again good, but the thing is, as such, it has given a negative start for the week. This is because of deep combustion with Sun over here on today. So that is one aspect which I'll be taking in the daily predictions. So this is about the planet Mercury for the whole week. Mercury is still retro and will travel back into Gemini sign for the whole week. Now when we talk about Venus, Venus is in Leo and with the South Node Ketu, and in Magha Nakshatra, Magha constellation of South Node itself till 16th of July. Now these are the 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday till 16th. But on 16th evening, means 7 p.m. IST, or we call it 10 a.m. Eastern time, your time, and so you will be having rather 2 days, 16th and 17th. That will be good days when it will enter into its own nakshatra or own constellation of Purva Falguni. So this will be a good thing on Thursday and Friday. So both 2 days, these 2 days can give you a green closing in the market in gold, silver, copper. Now Sun is in Punarvasu constellation whole week. Sun and Mercury are in close conjunction. In fact, today it is at 0 degree conjunction. That's why we are finding deep red start in the week. Sun is going to transit on 16th of this month, 16th of this month, 2 p.m. Eastern time. That is the time when Sun will enter into Moon Rashi, Moon sign, that is Cancer. So that is, it's okay. It's not good, not bad as such. But Sun is basically a fiery planet entering into a watery sign. So that way it is not good. But over there it is going to conjunct with Jupiter, which is good to some aspect. And it will give, again a narrow band, not a big upside to gold, which we are anticipating. So we have to wait for some few more weeks before a big break into a trade on the upside. Mars is in Rohini. Mars is in Rohini. Rohini is a moon nakshatra, which is a moon constellation, and full week moon will Mars will be in Rohini. This is going to give good push to copper, and we are finding copper is going steady over the week. So but on 16th evening, which I've said to you, already told to you, 16th morning rather, in your time, Eastern time, that Venus is going to change to Purva Falguni on constellation, and as well as Sun will change to Cancer sign, where Jupiter is placed. Now this is the total astrological combination for the whole week. How daily combination works out. Moon will be in Mithun Rashi today and tomorrow. 2 days Moon will be in Mithun, and Mithun is Gemini sign. In Gemini sign, Moon will be in Adra constellation, that is North Node constellation, Rahu constellation, today on Monday. So full day we are going to see market will be in red. Market although had opened for Indian side, Eastern side, and it has given a red start. Same way when US market open, it is going to be more volatile, but will be in range. It will not break that big range. It will be in range, and it is going to be on the red side only for the full day. Tuesday, when in Gemini sign, Moon travel further to Punarvasu Nakshatra, where it will conjunct with Sun and as well as Mercury. So Sun, Mercury and Moon will be all together in Punarvasu constellation, and we call it new moon day, or in India we call it as Amavasya. So that is giving a positive new moon day. New moon day and full moon day are basically two fortnights where we are finding a kind of trend reversal or trend change. So we are going to find a positive trend developing further on Tuesday. So that is about the Tuesday. Tuesday the market has to be in green. So market, I am expecting, although on the greener side will not be heavy, it will be around 40 to 50 US dollar or 70 US dollar for gold, and for silver it is 2 to 3 US dollar. Copper again 0.7 to 0.10 or 12, that will be the range. Crude oil also will be range bound. Yes, it will be on the upper side. Fine. We are going to discuss further the levels and the range. Wednesday, in the market, Moon will move to Pushya Nakshatra, that is Saturn Nakshatra, but it will move to its own Rashi, then Cancer. So in Cancer, it will be alone now because Sun and Mercury are in Gemini sign. So in Cancer, it will conjunct with Jupiter over there. So which is again an auspicious yoga. But we are finding the market will be in consolidation stage. It will not move much. It will not go down on Wednesday. It will be in consolidation stage. So it will be a range bound market. Both ways we are finding, sometimes in red, sometimes in green. So that would be Wednesday market. Thursday again it is in Cancer sign, but the constellation has changed. It has moved to Ashlesha Nakshatra, Ashlesha constellation, that is belong to Mercury. Now Mercury is retro, so we are going to see again a consolidation, but on the greener side, more on the greener side. So that is it. But Friday will be the best day of the week, hopefully, because Friday moon will move to Leo sign, and where Venus and Ketu will are there. So in a way, moon will be finding company in all the three rashis of this week. Mithun, in Gemini, it will conjunct with Sun and Mercury, whereas in Cancer, it will conjunct with Jupiter, and whereas in Leo, it will conjunct with Venus and as well as South Node. So that is the combination, and we are going to see this day has to be good. Market should go further on, and for next Monday, if you want to have the guidance, the market will be normal red opening. But this is all about the market. So we are finding in a nutshell, Monday will be Monday the market is down. Today is the Monday. Monday the market will be down with the US market, and Tuesday it will be up, decent up. Wednesday it is range bound, up and down, and Thursday also it is like that, but more on the greener side. Friday it has to be on the greener side when it will be in the moon will be in Leo sign. So these are the 5 days predictions from my side. Now when we talk about the range, how the band will work out, gold we are finding same range, we are taking the same range. It can go down also, it can go up also. 4215 is the resistance, so I'm taking a band of 4300 maximum, and on the downside we are finding 3900, although it has touched 3944. So it can touch that bottom again in this week. Let's see how the things fare up. If it closes above 4215, then the chances of 3944 break or touching again goes 0%. So that is it. Silver for this week, I'm seeing a range of 58 to 66. 58 to 66 for the whole week, and that's it. For copper, I'm seeing a range of 6.20 to 6.45. You might find that 6.20 has been already touched today. Same ways for silver also. 58 has been touched today. But yes, from here on, I am expecting that these two metals should grow and go higher in the whole week. When we talk about crude oil, I'm giving a range of 68.76, 68 on the downside and 76 on the higher side. So at the moment it is in the range of 71, I suppose. So that is it, 68 to 76, that should be the range. For natural gas, it is hovering around 2.90 at the moment. It is a support level, and the support level is 2.85. From 2.85 to 3.15, I'm finding this range. So it can go quickly to the resistance level 3.15. So this is about the 5 commodities which we discussed for the whole week. I believe that you are finding my astrological calculations in balance with the market, how the market is behaving, and you are finding that those levels are in syncing with the my predictions. But still, if you have got any doubts, you can put your comments in the comment box, and in case you want any other commodity to be added on, then you can mention. We'll try to add on in the next episode. Till then, I say goodbye to all of you and expect good luck to all of you in this week's trade. Bye-bye.